Hello, Taurus. How are ya? And thanks for checking out this reading. Thanks for checking out my channel. A lot of you guys checked out my February choice readings. I really appreciate that. Man, Taurus is starved for tarot information. You guys are out in the lead of all of the videos that were watching. Taurus was my #1, which was really happy because I hadn't read in so long. I'm just getting back into it here. I decided I think I can keep up with the weekly readings as long as my tech can. It's taking me forever to upload, but I'm doing well and not being drained. Like you usually get about 3 or 4 signs in and then have to take a break. But anyways, I digress. You come to the right place. This is the tarot channel with no bull. Except for the Taurus readings, then it's all bull, all the time, okay? So let's see what's on tap for you guys for the first week of February. First week of February for Taurus. Show me Taurus. Taurus, back to the top. Here we go. Okay. We'll get some cards out here. All right. Overall energy at the bottom of the deck is a reversal on the World card. So that's the overall energy. There might be some of you that are having some things, draw to a close. Like almost like how, like certain chapters of your life tend to close and then tend to open again. I feel like some of you, this being a year 1, is hitting pretty heavy. Some of you might not have been ready. So that's why it's showing up there. But we're going to put it off to the side for now and relate back to it for the end of the reading, hopefully. Hopefully. So here we go. In the grounding position, you have a 6 of Swords reversed. So this might indicate that there is a little bit need for firmer grasp. A little bit need for some more grounding. I think that there could be some situations where some of you are like, forgetting some of the basics, and I don't know why that's coming through. Like not like basic needs, but like fundamental realizations of like social interactions, and there's just an overall need for some more grounding. I think that some of you, like Taurus, is typically they're really happy when they're feeling stabilized. So maybe for some of you here, there's going to be a little bit of a feeling of some instability, is what I'm going to say here for the first week of February, and we'll get into what that is. This is the grounding energy. This is kind of what's got you restless in your seat, so to speak. But it's coming up with some uncertainty here. So in the creative position, you got 5 of Wands. So for those of you that are in like certain collaborations with people and ideas, I think it's surrounding work. I think that you have to kind of either take the lead or sit back and let others fight it out. You got to assert yourself here to where nobody's going to question you again about it, or you got to like completely remove yourself and let others have the ideas and run with them. Because it shows that any area in between is just leading to strife and conflict. So to have the 5 of Wands in creative position, it doesn't show that you're stuck. It shows that there's opposition or a need to take assertion, a need to like step up and kick some butt. All right. As we go into the gut instinct card, we've got King of Swords for gut instinct, and this is really good. This shows is that you have the potential to be assertive in a lot of situations this week, putting your foot down, so to speak. On people that might be wishy-washy around you. If this is coming through as a person, your gut instinct, if you know like a gentleman, like a mature gentleman, there's probably fair-skinned, probably a good listener. This describes the traditional traits of this. If this is a person, it's saying your gut instinct is to be assertive in approaching this person, is what I'm getting here. But if this is what some of you are internalizing, it shows, and it's relating to your overall, like, your feeling in your gut. Then it's the feeling in the gut is like be direct and don't slow down. So that is kind of the feeling for that. Some of you might be situations here where some travel is required, but you're not sure whether or not to go. You are really going to have to go with your instincts here. Reward versus risk type stuff, I think, may come into play for some of you in business matters, which is typical of business, but this is seeming like no fence sitting allowed. This is the gut feeling. Okay, Taurus, moving into the Sacred Heart, we have 10 of Cups reversed. I see those of you that are in larger families here. Maybe you're going to receive news of some family reunion plans for the summer. Those plans are like happening now by people, or maybe it's you that's thinking of instigating these plans for family reunion. Don't be disappointed if not everybody can make it. It's showing that might be the case. Or maybe your portion of the family can't make it to the larger reunion for some reason, but it's kind of unclear still with what's going on. Like, plans haven't really worked themselves out with regards to family. I'm thinking here for those of you Tauruses that are single, if you're out dating, be wary of disillusionment. Don't get like caught up in the moment too much, like, and have those emotions depending on another person. It's showing to stay a bit guarded emotionally, but at the same time, it is showing that the mood is light surrounding your heart, like that you're gonna be somewhat carefree this week coming up, knowing that like the little things in life don't really like matter. Like, you've got what it takes on the inside to like create your own happiness, and you're going to be relying on that a little bit, I think, like when you're headed out the door on your way to work, or when you're like going to the game with the kids or practice with the kids. Like, you know, you gotta go pick up the neighbor's kids and do this and do that. You're like, well, all the little setbacks, all the little things, they don't really matter, because the matter of the heart is you're getting it done. This is what you signed up for, and this is the fulfillment card. Okay? In the Sacred Heart, the fulfillment card in the Sacred Heart position, it is reversed, which shows like on a weekly time frame, like things might be a little bit sticky, but you got what it takes on the inside. Okay? Personal truth, we got Queen of Cups reversed. Now this is kind of wild. This is a pretty psychic card, this Queen of Cups. If this is a person, you gotta kind of watch out, I think. If this is like a girlfriend or a feminine energy in a friend that you're dealing with, I would say be wary with this person, and here, be direct with this person this week. Otherwise, there is risk of this person being somewhat trying to manipulate you. Or there could be gossip going on around, and I don't want you to get involved in that gossip this week, because it could be damaging. And if the gossip is about you, and you find out about it, cut to the chase, get to the root of it, no bull, like kick them in the butt, and just be like, yo, I know what you're up to. I like, this is like, why are you doing this? Like, get out of here. So it's not like this is a negative person. This is just psychic energy showing up in the personal truth, and I see you being more of like, not like overly psychic this week, but a little bit keen awareness of like, some distrust and things going on, like especially with it reversed. Like, somebody could have a real thorn in their side about you and decide that this is the week that they're gonna try and like say things about you to make themselves look better. or because they're really insecure themselves. So that's a bit of a weird one there. Just for some of you, that just be on the lookout for that. In spirit and visualization, you've got Six of Wands reversed. This is a pretty good card to have, like in the reverse in the visualizations. I want a lot of you to, when you're looking at the future, I want the theme of victory to come up for you. I want to see like an understanding that your purpose and your steps on this planet are not all for naught. They're not all for other people, and they're not all just to survive. There is victory to be attained, and then like it's coming up back through this sacred heart to visualization spirit of like fulfillment and then victory. It's almost as if some of you are like opening, like taking the blinders off and like opening up to these bigger pictures. Like stopping in for these tarot readings is definitely a good step in that direction, but I would encourage some of you like to pick up some material because there is this theme of like kind of fulfillment and victory and expansion going on. So, and then this related to heart and spirit. So it could be interesting. There's success in partnerships, but there is also expansion going on through understanding. Like it's not overly psychic week for Taurus, but I think Taurus, like as always, they're slowly marching towards like, holy crap, like this movement of people waking up all over the planet is real, and we're like doing our thing now. We're catching up. We're gonna be there for the party. So that's kind of what I see there. And then the overall crown, excellent. Most excellent. We have the Chariot, a number 7 major, coming down from the universe here. So what this is saying, this I think is a big ticket for some people. This might be like a new car, like Oprah, a car for you, a car for you. Like, no, but seriously, like, you can look at the general reading, the meanings of this card, and like say this is a general reading. The Chariot means this is that. But sometimes you just gotta look a little bit deeper. Like, this is saying victory, and then now this is saying big ticket. So what's coming down from the earth, or what's manifesting here, is progression, and it looks like it has a feeling of like material progression, physical progression, and some spiritual progression. There's all kinds of elements going on in this card. She's like riding through the mist, but she's like got clear direction. The horse in front of her can't see very well, but like she knows exactly where she's going. And this could be through some big ticket items. This could be purchases that will benefit you, like almost like tools, like that you're gonna need in the future, coming through, and like you being smart and wise and making excellent choices when it comes to allocation of resources. Things of that nature. The overall crowning card in this one is very good. You're dealing with some ticky-tacky bullshit this week, I think. But overall, I think you're gonna like kind of like put the coat of armor on, get through the week, and then something awesome is gonna happen towards the end of the week for you. I don't give false promises, but I think generally, like, some of you are gonna be like in for a bit of a surprise or in for like a defining moment at the end of the week. So this coming back to the world upside down, again, I'm going to relate it back to needing to be a little bit more grounded, a little bit more rooted, in sort of these wish fulfillment and these fulfillment type things, like figuring out exactly what you want. That's kind of one theme for you guys this week. The other thing that's going on is this jealousy and creativity, which is weird, but I think it associates back to somebody who's got a bone to pick with you. It might be like getting others riled up against you. Some of you are going to have to be on the lookout for that, or make sure you don't get involved with that, because it's going to take away, for sure. And this could be like, for some of you, this is going to be like two people like that you work with might have like had a little thing together, and then now they're trying to get people to take sides. Like, it's like weird like that. But if you stay out of it, it's always the best. If you want to get involved with it, like, that's your choice. But like, it's kind of dumb. So I don't know. I hope this helped you. This is for 1 week, first week of February, Taurus. When we get back to this overall world, all we're looking for in progression this, we want to take that, we want to turn that around, because that's where it's at. And I think this big ticket item, a big purchase, there's some victories being felt here. This isn't far off into the future, okay? So yeah, let's keep plugging along, let's keep plowing away, and yeah, we'll see you on the next reading, Taurus.